Well, Madai Holding Company is a multinational company with different companies attached, affiliated to the company, about 10 different companies, which include oil and gas. And then we also were into, procurement, we're into research, and also we are trying to float a university here in Kaduna. Yeah, Madai has come of a long age. Madai is a company with a purpose, with a vision, with a drive to begin to give a different perspective in understanding a kind of economic stability. In a society or in a country, if we look at it critically, what has made a nation become so important is their purpose for drive in investment. And sometimes I tell people the more reason why we have been put down, struggling here and there, Nigeria has not been known to be a productive nation. Instead, we are a consuming nation. It is high time for us to come out from our shell and look at things the way it ought to be done. And if you look at the given space in economics, you discover that our potentials are yet to be harnessed very well. All we do, we are limited to what we see. Creating a new space, creating a new terrain has become so difficult. Why is it so? Information has been limited. And we understand, or we are living on the past glory. Our founding fathers have laid a foundation for us. We are supposed to begin to build on those foundations. No, but instead we are working only under that foundation. And the space given to us to exploit is not being harnessed very well. Now, if you look at, let me take Kaduna as a case study where I come from. Kaduna is a place whereby it has been blessed, fully blessed. But we discover that the potential, our potential is limited because of, it's not resources. We have the resources everywhere. But creativity is the word. When we are creative, you find that money will come. Now, when I was starting this company, what is in my mind is to see how I can create wealth in the people's mind. There is nothing that makes people so daft and then they are poor, is the poorness of the mind, lack of creativity. You see, there's money is everywhere, but the ability for you to understand what you need to do to get this money out is always the problem. I'm a student of Mas Moron. He keeps on saying that in life, if you are born without a purpose or without you understanding your purpose, you are more like a dead vulture. Fine, how do we do? Like I always tell people, I say, before you start doing something, sit down and cast and say, okay, if I do this thing, what is the end result? A man of vision sees the end from the beginning. Now, if we go deep scripturally, we discover that when God was creating the earth, he says, let there be light. He did not see the light, but he believed, and the light came to be. And a lot of time, people around us, maybe friends, maybe from where you're coming from, where you're coming from cannot stop you from getting where you're heading to. Everybody comes from somewhere. We must learn to open up, learn ideas, study more, interact. There are a lot of people, it's not until when you have PhD that you can make exploit. No. And when I was reading the story of, when I took time to study the life of Dangote was not that, it's not that he's the best person in his class or he ranked higher. But today, you cannot count 1, 2, 3 people in the world in terms of wealth that you will not mention him. 2, when I look at the story of Bill Gates, I know I was not there, but we read the story. They say he was even a dropout student, that his teacher had to advise his mother, take these persons away, that he had not to. But today, he ended up employing that teacher who advised his mother. Now, Ben Carson was also the same story. Ben Carson the mother was asked to take him home, that he cannot. But he managed to come out with that class. But today, he was the first man that operated on the joint twins. That is vision and understanding vision. You may have vision. If you don't understand the vision, it dies. You may understand vision, but if you don't have purpose, it also dies. So sometimes all these things had to come from inside you. to begin to. Now, the Madai company has enjoyed a tremendous acceptance from people who we have interacted with, state government, private sector, international body. Like right now, we by the grace of God, God has given us an open check with a company in Germany who are ready to come in through one of our subsidiary, the Spring Global Investment Finance Company. We are coming in with about $10 billion from the company. They are coming through my company to invest in Nigeria. This is an applause to us. Now, you see, investment is not until when you have money at hand. Investment is a window for money to come in. And like I tell people, a man who want to start business, you mustn't have a kobo. First of all, the idea. After the idea, the willingness. After willingness, then the contact. Then the contact draw the money to you. So a lot of people who start business, it's not that they have this money at hand. No, but they believe they have things blueprint. First of all, in business, you need to put your card on table. This is what I want. This is how to go about it. This is my drive. And if you are doing it, first of all, if you want to do business, first of all, you must have your what we call the 7 elements of P. Suspect. You must have your suspect. Who are you suspecting? Who do you want to relate with? Who do you want to sell your products to? A product comes as a result of you making a strategical marketing. This is what I want. Now, the Madai Holdings has been able to come out with a lot of companies under it, and then more we are thinking towards. I'm thinking towards with my team that we are working on this same purpose. We have the global link resources, and that is more on the HR development of human, reform of government policies, and understanding what it had to be. I mean, bringing government staff workers to understand the new trend of how things are work. We have the pink synergy. Also, there we'll talk about more on agricultural aspect, investment in agriculture. We look at how we could able to finance and then bring some development in agriculture. Now, about two years ago, I was shocked when I went to the market. In fact, I came to Kaduna. I just said, let me just make a price of grain, maize, that just, let me use the local language, a mudu of grain, they say it's 100 naira. Then that means a bag that is 100 measures, that's 100,000. No. When we are growing up, it's not so. Then I asked, what happened? The problem is people have been disengaged from the reality of the farming. So the Pink Synergy is trying to create more lucrative investment in farming. And from it, we are thinking of trying to operate, only to discuss with the government on how we could operate on the agricultural farming product price board, so that these things can be controlled. The farmers have become Lord, all saying that dollar. There is no dollar in farming, and I strongly believe that if we could understand and then come back, well, look at agricultural investment and the drive, and then we now know how to go about it, and then it's so easy for us to develop a system that all these things can put in place. I've been engaging a lot of people in Southern Kaduna, where I come from, for possible land here, because I have decided, my company has decided we want to get involved in farming this year, whereby we are seeking through our collaboration from outside the country of over 1 billion naira to plow back to farming. Yes, you can say it's difficult. It's not difficult. As I speak to you right now, my company is discussing with Niger State government. Already, we will be there. We have been there already. We make our first presentation, and it has been accepted. And we have a lot of things in chain that we need to do in agriculture. Now, when we come down again to the media corporation, we have the print media, which actually we want to project personality, give understanding of what we need to do, and creativity, sponsor issues, sponsor films, sponsor documentaries, project people on who they are and how people need to see them. Recreate issues with truth and with the fear of God. We intend to project the activities of what all the ministries are doing, all the onslaught in the northeast and northwest. The truth there is a lot of people who just report because they want to report to get money. They don't report the exact things that are happening. But we want to project with sincerity. I stand here just as every Nigerian with a purpose and somebody who has the military with a goodwill in his heart, that the military has been able to succeed 80% of their fight against insurgency and criminality and banditry. But the report we are receiving from the media, it breaks our heart. Sometimes I end up having some problems with some of my relations who are in the army. They will come back home, send some frightened word. I say, no, a good soldier don't tell people that there's a lion on the way. He tells them he overcome it, even though he's been overwhelmed. Because the people see you as the only shield they have. But by the time you are saying what you are saying, you are killing them. Like some of us who were born, bred up by a soldier, and we know the importance, we know how the army has been able to lay down their life for some of us to sleep at night. We should be able to appreciate and tell them thank you. By the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, who has been deliberate in his approach in terms of administration, is somebody who has understand Nigeria very well. His background, he came from, where he come from, has been so unique. It has been able to present him with the reality to understand human perspective, to able to rise above challenges. And most times, if I look at all his work, what he has been doing, it impressed me. And this is part of what we are saying in the pink media. We are trying to do, to be able to give a new dimension of publicity, and so on. So there are many companies under Madai. Madai has been able to enjoy a lot, like the Kaduna securities that we are going into deep, to be able to see how we could help people stabilize their future economic. I mean, engage in purchasing, buying of shares, buying of companies, fund managers, and all these things. We are doing it not because we want to, but we want to see people become what they ought to become. So the Madai company is a unique company, is a conglomerate company, a holding, and that we believe that the few things that we are doing will complement people's effort, and then to also see how we could project now and the future and the reality of what we want to become. The human race is a restless spirit. Every day we yearn for more. Every day we yearn for more. We do things where it seems it's not possible, but we do it to make it possible. The Madai Holding is pure a company that is coming up, springing up from all angles, try to see how we could touch people's life, how we can redefine investment, and then and to also see how we can stabilize future economic of the country, not individual, but the country as a whole. And we are able to live more into the oil and gas. We have the Canine Pipeline Engineering Services Limited. We have signed a lot of MOU with some foreign companies that comes in with their pipeline supply for gas supply from end to end, engineering layer of part. Funny enough, to let you know that Nigeria, we don't have any company in Nigeria that produce gas pipeline. And by God's grace, we're able to have 2-3 companies that are with us right now. And by the grace of God, we are starting that company in Kaduna, where we intend to do that company. And we are working towards it. And we will soon begin to speak with the government. And we are speaking with the NNPC already. They have our letter for the partnership to raise a very sound pipeline gas company in Nigeria. There are many aspects that will lead to youth become interested in what we are doing. In the agricultural sector, the youth need to see the importance of coming to become part of, let's say, becoming farmers. One, the fertilizer needs to be accessible by all farmers. The government need to give them seed. The government need to encourage them. If someone is not encouraged, he will discourage. So what we are going to do, we will partner with the farmers in the aspect of agriculture. Now, it's for us now to reach out to the farmers in the village. Open up the market. Let them see accessibility, whereby they can have a direct link with the farmers. Now, I look at the ginger as a case study. By projection or by assessing, we discover that Kaduna State ginger is the best in the world. But what do the farmers get from their labor? Nothing. The market is closed. No direct impact from even from the federal government. Southern Canada don't have that opportunity. They will take our ginger, take it to Kano, and they will say Kano ginger. And for all I know is Kano don't farm ginger. They will come buy it in a peanut, go sell it there and make profit. What does the farmer get? Nothing. Now we have some cash crop, but yet no person knows that we have a cash crop because they buy it off us, go there and make money. Kaduna have is one of the largest people that farm soya beans. We have a lot of things. I can mention 1 to 10 things that are very viable, both in the health sector and even the consuming. Kaduna State Southern Kaduna have the best of the best of all. But yet, the market is closed. We don't understand the dynamic of the market. We don't understand the dynamic of the market. The few people who have opportunity come and exploit our people. So what we're trying to do is to see how we could also bring international buyers straight to our people through our company. Engagement with original owners, the government have to be open, have to be sincere. Bring them on table. Let's talk. There are some of this company fold up because no raw materials. See how we could develop as an easy way for them to get raw materials, like the textiles. Now, 80% of textiles, raw materials are locally, can be sourced locally. Put back those who farm the cotton back to farm. Be their off-takers. If they farm, you be the off-taker. Then that means they are sure that if they farm, they have where it's going. That's why I talk about this board. The board needs to be created. Then we have what they call cotton board in Zaria. But the board now, where is it now? It's dead. The cotton board regulate this farming and take this product to the textiles. Now that the textiles they are down, the government need to be objective and to be sincere. During the year time, we learned that there was 70 billion naira has been set aside for textile reviving. Where is that money? Where that is gone? Yes, since I started this company, if I say there are no challenges, then there's no growth. Challenge gives birth to success. I have come to understand something in business. By the time it becomes so obvious that it's not possible, that is when there's a breakthrough. A lot has happened. It has happened in mismanagement. 1, it has happened contact. 2, government to patronize you is always a problem. But that doesn't mean that you should give up. That's when you go ahead. And my success in this company is the partnership I've established with the foreign body who are coming in to invest in the country. I can tell you this. The company, I can tell you with a loud voice. Just like I said earlier, we have a company from Germany, the Black Squirrel Investment Solution in Germany, is coming in with $10 billion to invest in Nigeria. And my company has been successfully in getting this investment drive. Now, my ED investment, Linda, she's based in Germany. She has been up and doing. She's one driving this thing towards 7. And now, like right now, we are looking at possible way to invest, to take over, to invest in Kaduna State government. That is the sport ministry about the Bello Stadium. We are looking at how we if we get the go ahead by the state government, we want to turn Kaduna State, the Bello Stadium to become a sports city. We're not just talking about the football pitch, the entire football area, raise it and then raise a commercial plaza in that place that can generate no less than 2 to 4 billion naira annually from rent and from sales. 2, it will able to pick about 1,000 Kaduna youth off from the street, giving them job. Now, the stadium also can generate money of its own. And our plan, alongside with our company, we are planning in Germany, is by the time we finish, because we want to upgrade the standard of Bello Stadium to 30 capacity seater, 30,000 capacity seater, to meet up with the FIFA standard. Now, turn that place around to become a heaven of its own. And then what we do now, we begin to approach all these international clubs, Arsenal, Chelsea, Real Madrid, to be coming to Nigeria for pre-season tour. The money comes there. We want to build an international 5-star hotel in the stadium where it can accommodate even players. We can put all 5-6 teams in one place without anything. Now, these are things that we put in place, and we want to do it deliberately. The company, we have some partnership with Nike and Adidas because I can tell you this: there is no company that don't have its own factory. They don't have its own factory where they produce this kit. Yes, they only go to China, Taiwan, Korea, and do all these things. So what we're doing now, we are buying a franchise. We are working towards it to buy a franchise. And out of it again, the company we have been talking, we are trying to enter into partnership also with National Sport Commission. Because my company, we are trying through our sporting aspect, we call it the Flame Sporting Consult. We are trying to see how we could also bid, or we want to give a shot, also like any person give a shot, want to give a shot to host the Commonwealth Game 2030. Want to give that shot. Yes, and I have been talking with the Commissioner of Sport, because in this thing, your state needs to introduce you to the federal government. Then the federal government will now take it up from there to help you introduce to the Commonwealth Secretariat in Glasgow. So these are the projects we have at hand that I know by the time this thing comes to this state and also come to Nigeria itself, because the headquarters of Madai is in Abuja. That's where it is. But once it has been like this, I have grown fond of Kaduna, where I come from, and I know it's so obvious that we need to put things together. These are where job can come, resources can come up, investment can be protected, the economic stability will be assured, will be guaranteed. We are open up to discussion. We want people to come in. Let's talk. Let's see what you want. What you want us to be. Very soon we will open our Kaduna office. That I know it will be of a good contact place where people can reach us and talk to us, and then we will do so many things together. Like I told you earlier, the joy I have is this investment drive I got from the German. We're also talking to a company in Kuwait on oil and gas, because we are looking at how we can come in. Already we are talking with NNDC, the Northern Nigeria Development Company. The company we are using our finance company to buy off the Dragon Skull engineering company owned by NNDC. And NNDC now, they are the sole owners of the Komani oil, whereby they have 49% and the NNPC has 51%. So the engineering aspect of it will be the engineering company of that Komani oil, that is between Bauchi and Gombe. I know for now, this is what we are.